First person to come up is a former chair of this particular board, an old friend, Linda Peters. So, Linda, you know the routine, name and address, and
I sure do.
You have 2 minutes.
Thank you. Are we on here? Yes. Linda Peters, 25440 Northwest Dairy Creek Road, North Plains. I'm here today as the former chair and still a friend of the county. But I'm here to draw your attention to a sort of uncomfortable and urgent problem that you face with regard to the Rural Reserves designation process. As you know, the rural reserves that the county will be able to adopt in the 2010 ordinance process actually get decided upon as part of the Metro process that will conclude in the intergovernmental agreement now scheduled for adoption in January or February. The Core Four are to decide on a best effort draft of those designations on December 16th. That's only 6 weeks off. Yet the board hasn't scheduled a public hearing and it hasn't deliberated publicly on what these designations should be for Washington County. I've been told that you're intending to do that at next week's retreat. Your chair is a key player in this process, as I'm sure you know. Although he's well respected as an effective and civic-minded leader, it takes more than reputation, skill, and a lengthy staff report to participate in a regional debate of such consequence. Washington County must not subject itself to public suspicions of deal-making behind closed doors. Chair Bryan deserves the full engagement of the elected Board of Commissioners and a record of your open deliberations and votes on specific study areas to support and inform his late-stage negotiations and deliberations at Metro. Similarly, the citizens of unincorporated and rural Washington County need to know that their own district commissioners have heard their concerns, exercised their own best judgment in this critical planning process. A DHM poll conducted in August of 2009 showed a whopping 65% of Washington County respondents favored as a strategy to accommodate future growth redevelopment of land within urban growth boundaries. Is the board listening? You need to let us know publicly and on the record. Preferred solution. Schedule a public hearing on rural and urban reserves for the evening board meeting in November, followed by an action item at the next board meeting agenda. Time it so that those decisions can inform Chair Bryan's input to the December 16th draft. If you conclude there isn't enough time, the fallback would be schedule those hearings, carry them over into January, and let your decisions inform the final draft of the IGA. Don't leave yourself in the situation where you're stuck having to vote up or down on something that you didn't directly infect the input for.
And
Parting thoughts.
And your 2 minutes are up, way over. You remember this process, I know.
I do remember the process. I also recognize that this is a terrifically important set of decisions that you're facing. And I think it's imperative as a matter of your conscience, of your credibility, and of good government that the Washington County Board of Commissioners act openly and for the record on decisions that will affect all of us and our communities and our environment for such a very long time to come. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.